Welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at The Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from April 15th to May 15th. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Aries, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so Aries, your challenge from now until mid-May is the Three of Cups. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Tower in reverse, okay? So Aries, your biggest challenge here is the Three of Cups. Now the Three of Cups can mean, reconciliation. It can mean celebrating. It could also mean coming together with specific people. We're going to clarify this. We're going to get more information on why it's your challenge in a moment. Now in the recent past, Aries, you have the Eight of Wands, the Strength, and the Four of Swords. Something here, in a way, in the past, forced you to slow down. It's like, slow down, Aries. Going too quick here. Mars has currently been in Cancer for quite some time. So, your energy is more diluted with, Mars being in Cancer because, Mars doesn't like water, obviously. It's a fire energy. So something here slowed you down. Maybe you needed to rest, heal, recoup, recover from something here to gain your strength back. I do feel in the past there was a very important conversation that you may have had connected to this process of healing that you were going through. We're going to find out more about that for you when we clarify. In the present moment, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Star. There's a lot of healing taking place in the present moment. There's a lot of abundance coming in. I see a windfall of money for some of you. And, if you are questioning a new direction that you're deciding to take, some of you are saying, should I travel? Should I move? Should I take this risk? Should I move towards this new beginning? It's going to lead to tons of abundance for you in the future, okay? So if you need to make a decision, it's looking pretty good here for you, okay? We're going to talk more about that when we clarify. In the near future, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Empress. So in the near future, you're analyzing something, or someone you're dealing with is analyzing something here. And it could be the fact that someone here is waiting for the other person to show up, to come in here in the near future. We're going to talk more about that when we clarify. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Tower here in reverse. So you're getting over something here that crumbled, didn't work out for you. You're no longer looking at this situation from, oh no, I don't know why this happened to me. I don't know why I went through this. It's almost like you're accepting it now with the Tower being there, and you're realizing that now it's time to rebuild something very important to you in your life. So let's get into your reading. Let's clarify. Let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify the Three of Cups as your challenge. So the Three of Cups is clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Death, and the Three of Wands. So there is this energy right now with your challenge as there being two options, two ways of going about things. Something here has ended, or something here has transformed or changed for you. And this is about how you're looking at this transition change. At this time, some of you are looking at it as a very strong missed opportunity. It's like, oh, why did this happen? Why did I miss this opportunity? What am I going to do now? I'm worried. I'm stressed. Some of you lost a job, or you disconnected from your partner. Something here, especially with the full moon in your 7th house, something here burst. It like blew up or bursted, and you could have said to yourself, I don't know why this happened. So some of you are in this place right now where there's a lot of fear and anxiety about the future. There's fear and anxiety about whether or not you should move forward, how you should move forward. And it's been very difficult for you to celebrate this ending. If somebody passed on, my condolences, because I do get a sense here that that could also be the case as well. And it may be this point in time, I keep getting Scorpio. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. Like when I started your reading, I kept hearing Scorpio, Scorpio. And then I kept saying to myself, did I say Scorpio in the readings? Because this is an Aries reading, but there's something here about a Scorpio, okay? And there's a lot of fear and worry about this person at this time. So Aries, your biggest challenge here is about you celebrating or finding a way to celebrate this transition or change, even though it doesn't look that great to you. So there's two ways you can look at this. There's two ways you can look at this. You can look at it from the perspective of worry, fear, anxiety, and it being outside of your control. Or you can look at it from, I'm gonna move on from this. I'm gonna move forward. I'm not gonna allow this to hold me back. And that's why the Tower here is in reverse. Okay. Now, lately I've been doing the readings and I've been getting tastes in my mouth, and I don't know what clairvoyancy that is. I don't know if there's like a name for it, but I keep getting like these tastes. I'm getting corn for you. Corn. I don't know. There's something here about corn. So you can comment and let me know if that resonates with you or that connects with you in some sort of way. There's something here about corn. So your challenge has a lot to do with the perspective and the way in which you're looking at this change that is currently happening in your life. The challenge here is not to get down and out on yourself, but to find a way to celebrate it, to find a way to rise above this, to find a way to elevate your spirit. And that is what is going to give you the power to move towards this brand new direction. Some of you are going to be moving overseas. You're going to be traveling. You're going to be changing jobs. There's something drastic that's happening in your life during this time. And it's not a bad thing, but it's in a way needing to happen because something here is no longer. Okay, something here has ended or something here is no longer. Okay, that's going to be your biggest challenge. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Moon. So in the recent past, I do feel that there was a situation in your life where something was hidden from you, something appeared, something, and I keep getting Scorpio. Okay, can you tell me in the comments, who is a Scorpio? Is there something here about Scorpio? Something about a Scorpio? Somebody here appeared one way in the past, but they were really a different way. What happened here for you, Aries, was the fact that a lot of you started to see something that was hidden through subtleness. There was some subtle things that you started to see here in the past. And you said to yourself, oh, I didn't know it was like that. Oh, wow. And the more you started to see these signs and synchronicities, the more it started to shock you. I do get a sense here that you pulled your energy back. Okay, you pulled your energy back. Some of you went on vacation alone, or you just focused on yourself more here in the past and your success in the past. Okay, and it's because something here, again, looked one way, but then it started to show its true colors here in the past, and it was hidden from you. But over time, you started to notice it. And because the full moon just happened in Libra, a lot of relationships are being affected. Especially you, because your seventh house is ruled by Libra, and the full moon is there. So you're learning something here. It's no longer hidden, right? Look, you see how the moon's full there, and you see how this cat is actually a black panther. This black cat is not just any black cat. It's a black panther, right? So something here was revealed to you. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands in the recent past for Aries. You have the Three of Swords in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, you made some sort of decision here in the past, And as a result of that, I feel like in the past you may have communicated, or your person may have communicated with you, and there was some sort of conversation about why a decision was made here. It really was a hard decision to make, but it was one that was needed to be made, because again, I am strongly getting that this decision was connected to something here that created pain or caused some sort of pain to you. And that's the reason why a lot of you may be disconnected and focused more or less on your success rather than focusing on something that, you know, was outside of your control, okay, here in the past. Now, in the present moment, you're strongly feeling, Aries, that you want to move into a new direction. And this is important, and I'm going to tell you why it's important. It's important because your birthday is happening now. Some of you have a birthday now, or you had a birthday in March, or you're going to have a birthday closer to the middle of April, which is now. Okay. So I am getting that there's this strong desire within you to move into a new direction, but there's a lot of uncertainty about moving into this new direction. Tell me more about the Page of Wands in the present moment for Aries. You have the Four of Swords twice in your reading here and in the past. You have the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Do you know what's causing this fear about you moving into a new direction? I'm going to tell you what it is, okay? It's the fact that you're afraid that something here, if you do it on your own, is going to be extremely difficult. You may be in this place of feeling like you're constantly trying to make something work constantly, and no matter how much you try to make it work, it just doesn't work, and you're tired. There's an energy here of feeling really tired and needing a break. But one of the things that I see here is, just like in the past, how you needed to have the strength in order to maybe pull yourself back from something, or say no to someone, or make a decision, a very hard decision. I feel like in the present moment, there is another important decision that is needed to be made. And your birthday right now is signaling from the universe that it is your rebirth now. Rebirth is here. Rebirth is coming. It is time for you to take that leap of faith. And this is very much connected to a Scorpio. There's something here about Scorpio. I keep getting Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Tell them about the Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. So some of you are at a distance from a Scorpio, or this could be about, you know, you having a bad experience with a Scorpio and now you want to move into a new direction, but you're uncertain about moving into this new direction. Tell me about the star. You have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. I keep getting this energy, Aries, about you going and doing your own thing. You see how these two court cards are swimming in opposite directions. The Knight of Wands is going in one direction and the Knight of Pentacles is in another direction. Even though you're in a relationship with someone, it doesn't mean that you have to be with them all the time. Just because you're living with someone doesn't mean you have to go and, you know, do what they're doing. This is about you healing. This is about you focusing on your future. This is about focusing on what you want and what's going to make you happy. Okay? This is not about you being connected to somebody and, you know, focusing on the difficulties that this relationship is bringing, or this circumstance that you're in is bringing. This is about you focusing on you. The sun is currently in your sign. That means me. Me. Aries is I. It's the first sign of the zodiac. Some of you are dealing with someone right now in the present moment. They don't understand why you're so selfish or why you're focused on yourself, but that is your nature. You know, when you're dating an Aries or you're with an Aries, you have to know that that's how Aries is. So this is about you doing your own thing in the present moment. And this is not about you clinging to someone or expecting something from someone else. This is about you, what you want. Some of you are saying, I don't want to do it alone because it's going to be too hard. No, it's not. You're an Aries. You're meant to do stuff alone. You're meant to do your own thing. That's who you are. Okay? So tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles in the present moment for Aries. You have the Fool, of course, the Eight of Wands, and the Five of Cups. I said this to Pisces. You could have some sort of, you could be a moon Pisces or a rising Pisces. So you want to go check out Pisces reading because it's very similar to what I just did for them. Again, there's something here in the present moment, Aries, about signaling a new beginning. Are you ready to take the risk? Are you ready to get outside of your comfort zone? Are you ready to shift your focus? You keep looking at everything that has gone wrong. Some of you constantly talk about how there's a recession, how there's no money outside, there's no opportunity. No, that's not true. That's not true. Stop feeding yourself those things. It's not true. There's a huge opportunity here to make a lot of money if you step outside of your comfort zone. There's something here, Aries, about you sticking to something and it's comfortable. And the more you sit there and you stick to something that's comfortable, that's over, that's done, that you're still feeding, okay? The more you find yourself in this place of isolation. I always say this with the Five of Cups. If you look at the Five of Cups, this person is looking at the Three of Cups. They're not looking at the Two of Cups that's sitting on the table there. You see how beautiful that table looks? There's watermelon, there's wine, there's a picnic basket in the back, and you don't see that because you're too focused on everything that went wrong. So just keep in mind that there are opportunities in the present moment, but you may need to go about doing them on your own and not so much with your partner or connected to some sort of situation where you feel like you need the other, because the full moon in Libra has said, we're done, it's full. It's done. We're full. We completed everything that we needed to complete when it comes to the partner. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing in the present moment. Now, in the near future, there's a lot of room for growth, but there's a lot of over-analyzing something here. Tell me more about the Page of Swords. Why is it here for Aries in the near future? What do they need to know? Eight of Cups in reverse. You have the Two of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So in the near future, I'm really strongly getting that someone is coming back. If you have been waiting for someone to come back, there is this possibility of them coming back. Now, if this isn't about someone coming back, someone here is constantly looking for someone to come back. Are they coming back? Are they coming towards me? Are they not? What's going on? And there's a need for clarity here in the near future. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is your person. And it's because a lot of you in the present moment, inside of yourself, you're saying, I know I need to do this on my own. There's something here that you need to do on your own. You know that. Intuitively, it's been telling you that, but you don't want to leave your partner out, or you don't want to leave a situation. And that's why the Death is part of your challenge, because you should be celebrating something here that's ending, because it's making room for something bigger and better. Don't you want more? Don't you want bigger and better? Well, you're going to have to sacrifice something for that. You can't be in your comfort zone all the time. And it's right now, because Mars is in Cancer, you're comfortable. You're like, ooh, I want to stay home. Ooh, I want to just, be attached to my emotions. And, so that's the energy that's happening right now, but nothing's going to get done being in that energy. So when you decide to move forward and grow, and that's what the Empress is all about. The Empress is about giving birth. And trust me, giving birth is not an easy feat. It can be very, very consuming of energy, time, effort, and it can be a very big transformative experience. So I feel like in the near future, you're going through a transformative experience, but you know that you need to go through this because a tower happened in the past. And in order for you to get back to this place of rebuilding your life, there's something here that you may need to go off and do on your own in order to make that happen. Okay. And the decision that you're making in regards to this is one that you're taking your time on. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles in the near future for Aries. So you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, and you have the Page of Cups. There's an opportunity here for a relationship. There's an opportunity here for love. There's an opportunity here for forgiveness. There's an opportunity to have a new beginning here. But it's going to require you to recognize the changes that are coming in that you need to be open to. Now, because the spring equinox is happening and we're moving into Taurus very soon in the next, actually, I think we're already in the next few, I would say week or so, we're going to be in the Taurus energy. And that's Western astrology for those of you who are following sidereal. I don't do sidereal, I do Western. So in the near future, there's a big change coming. And one of the things that you're going to realize is how strong is my relationship? If you're in a relationship right now, in the near future, the changes that come in, by the way, these changes are very positive. Again, some of you are going to see the positivity within the changes. Others of you may not. But if you have a really strong connection and it's one filled with love and patience and, forgiveness and respect, then you and this person are going to grow and rebuild your life the way that your lives the way that you need to. But there needs to be a lot of understanding in the near future because a change is coming in and it's a positive one. And if you're able to shift your focus, I see it leading to a lot of abundance for you. Okay. So let's get some advice. What is the advice for Aries? you have the Six of Wands, the Moon, and you have the King of Cups. Your biggest piece of advice here, Aries, is where do I see myself being successful? That's a question you need to ask yourself. What do I feel? Do I really feel I want to pursue this? Do I really feel like I want to do this? There's something here about you not realizing or recognizing things that you don't see with your own eyes. If it's not physically there, if you don't see it with your eyes, you don't believe it. But what Spirit is saying is with the Moon and the Six of Wands is your imagination, your fantasy that starts here in your head, and what's in your heart, which is your emotions, they work hand in hand. So if you want success, because there's something here about wanting success, wanting more money, wanting to be better, wanting to do more, wanting to be recognized for your work, it's going to be important that you connect with your emotions and your mind, because you are the mind. This is Aries. The head is Aries and the throat is Taurus. Okay. And the heart is Leo and the mother is Cancer, which is the breasts. Okay, so this is very much connecting your mind to your emotions. And this is why Mars is currently in Cancer, because in order for you to manifest the success that you're looking for, and this is a big part of your advice, you need to make sure that your mind and your emotions are working hand to hand. That's how you manifest. Okay, so when you want something really badly and you cry and you really, really want it and then it happens, it's because you're using your mind and your heart, your emotions together to manifest. It's like the magician. The magician in alchemy has to use all elements. The magician cannot just use the pentacle, the investment. The magician also has to use the wand, which is the passion that they have to create what it is they want, emotions, which is the cups, and their mind, which is the air element, which is swords. So it's really important that you're not just standing up and saying to yourself, I want success. I want to be successful. I deserve this. I deserve that. Are you using the elements that an alchemist and a magician would use? And if you're not, then your biggest piece of advice is to focus on that, to create that. And that's what this full moon is asking you to do. Okay. So Aries, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.